Some children began their journey into pornography because they saw it on their parents' phone. Yes. Maybe the father and the mother have a kind of magazine they put under their bed. You put something under your bed. Are you raising fools? You're not raising fools now. They will check the bed. They check everywhere. They check everywhere and they see it. And they will never talk. If some parents know the things some of their children have discovered about them, they probably will not be shouting the way they are shouting. The child knows many things just looking at them. The daddy is an elder in church, always saying, do you know that this is how we do in a Christian home? The girl is just looking, elder. Elder. Because we forget that leadership is first a lifestyle. By example. By example. By example. You want to raise godly children, be godly parent. That's the way it is done. You can't give what you don't have. Are you following what I'm saying here? Some children began their journey into pornography, and some people can say, this is true. In fact, some began their journey into pornography by seeing it on their cousin's phone, the brothers, and all that. I know you love people, but you must doctor the environment for the sake of your children. Very important. Okay? Create right environment for children to grow. Okay? Let me say this to you. When it comes to parenting, suspect everybody. What did I say? When it comes to parenting, do what? Suspect everybody. Suspect the person taking care of the child. Suspect the teacher in school. Suspect all those that have access. You see, the moment you stop being suspicious, you are lowering your guard. Sometimes just break into, all right, the place where they maybe the nanny, the school, check. Permit me to use this word. There are funny people out there. There are funny people out there who will do many things to children. Let me share this with you. There was a boy. This boy was in, I can't remember, maybe nursery 3 then or primary 1, I can't remember. But it was around 7, 8. He has been expelled from 3 schools at that age. All right, so what he does is that when girls are leaving the class, going to toilet or ease themselves, he'll follow them. Then he'll start touching their genitals. Some of them are bold enough to come back to report. Sometimes the teachers will catch him, then they will expel him. So, and the teachers were complaining that even if you are flogging this boy, as you are flogging him, you will notice that your money is missing. Yes, right there. He's become so much of an expert that before you are done, your money is gone. He will remove the money. All right, and he won't cry. So I became interested in this case. What is going on? This, that. Let me handle this boy's case. So I went to his house to see his parents. So when I got to the house, I knocked. Nobody was answering. I knocked. So I saw that the door was not locked. So I opened. I mean, the family I knew. So I opened. Then I met the boy. I met the 2 elder brothers seated. And in front of them, a large television where they were watching pornography. Any work that takes you away from your children has taken too much from you. God's design of prosperity is not to make money at the expense of your family. I know you want to give them a good life. Having made that money, who will spend it? The children that your absence have destroyed? The children. You cannot outsource parenting. You can't. You can't. You have to be on ground. You are a single mother, something has happened, the father left, or maybe he's even no more. Trust God for grace to be everything to that child. Try your best and pray. Don't just give up and say, oh, now that there's no father figure, what's going to happen? No. You have remarried, you now have your own husband who happened to be the child's stepfather. Don't say he's his stepfather. No. We have found wicked things in this world. That a man can sleep with the mother and sleep with the child. And when they complain, abuse the both of them. Sometimes the woman has found out, but we protect the man. And we rather call the girl a prostitute. That are you trying to insult me? And sometimes it's not even the stepfather, it is the father of the child. If your husband is an abuser, call him out. I'm not saying go to social media. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. All right? But I'm talking about make your children know that you stand for the truth. Listen. Anyone you protect at the expense of your child, you have won that person and lost that child. That pain will never go away. Unfortunately, that pain becomes a foundation for another dysfunctionality in that child. Becomes a pain, a problem. Many of you know uncles that till today your parents still honor. But you know this is an abuser. They still consider them good men, but you know that if only they know that this guy is a wolf in sheep clothing. And parents will choose to trust the guy because every Christmas he brings a bag of rice. How many children can boldly walk to their parents and say, this man touched me? Because in Africa, we rather not talk about it. What we say is that if the day a man touch you, you get pregnant. How? Delicacy that you are not pregnant. Let her know from young age through songs. These are sensitive part of your body. See, convert lessons into absorbable forms. Sing it out. Let them sing it. There are many songs like that. Train them to. Then the way you will raise a girl child is different from the way you will raise a male child. The world is hostile against women. You must first know that. Everybody wants to sleep with her. Even from young age. I've seen people that were arrested for touching 3-month-old baby. What will you gain? Then sometimes there are bruises. Sometimes. That the child that grows right into adulthood and can no longer respond to sex in an exciting way. That is, it is no longer exciting. Now it's pain. All right? There are different things like that. There are practices. Female genital mutilation. Wickedness against women. Because they want to curtail immorality. We are not cultural. We are scriptural. That's our reference. Because these things run deep, the devil used that pain to draw them in a way to escape it. That's how addictions are formed. Use the pain to lure them with their pain. There are women that also abuse males. So. Teachers in school. And sometimes it's emotional abuse. The guy is passing, just eat his bum, eat his genitals. Now that's a man. Why are you doing that? Raise your children to be bold, to question their oppressors. No, you don't talk to me like that. Teach them to defend themselves. It's not a way of being rude. It's a way of being human. Don't kill their voice only to wonder why they are dull. Give them a voice. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Are you being blessed? The house is quiet. When it comes to parenting, never really trust your children into anyone's hands. Give room for suspicion. Particularly when it comes to your female children. Permit me, please, to give that exception. Now, create an atmosphere where they can express themselves. Never cut their affirmative nature because you want to lead them. They must be bold enough to reject what they don't want. Be careful of building a culture of toxic admiration in your children. When other children come, I need to teach this. Because really, where addiction is coming from, we don't touch it. We just believe it's about pornography. No. There is something, there's a pain that the devil is taking advantage of. We must go to the source. Are you following what I'm saying now? There are people that even in their adult stage, they are making their money. Sure. They are making their own money. They bought their plates and their cutleries and they can't eat with the best. They kept that one for visitors. Because the upbringing said, anybody who is visiting is better than you. They can't even eat correctly with their own money. If they take too much, they start feeling guilty. Their money. Because when you train your child, that is how he will go. Their money. So you raise children to have toxic admiration. See, I tell my wife, when we have guests, it doesn't matter who it is, we bless God for the guest. But you are the most important person to me. Very important. Thank God for the guest. Okay? See, let me tell you this. Let the person be a pastor or a bishop. Anybody you honor above your husband is not wisdom. The moment your pastor comes to visit, you serve the pastor in the way you have never served your husband that paid your bride price. Where was this pastor in the days you were single? He said, God bless you, and married his own wife. No, we need to balance. Are you? No, you are quiet. Men, come back to the WhatsApp group. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
The best plates and cutleries in your house, who are they for? The day pastors come to greet. I have my own wife, and she honors me the way no one else can. Honor your own husband. The Bible said, women, love your own husband, not another person's husband. Honor your own husband, not another person's. Honor your own. Honor your own. Your own. Then men, love your wife, not another person's wife, including the one who is not married. Your own. Channel your affection towards your own. Then let your own too honor you. Don't build a culture of toxic admiration. Oh, wow. See who came to our house. Thank God for who is here. But we are also important. Okay? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Are you learning something?